Hello, no preparation tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Symphony of War, the Nephilim Saga. With me, Blueankylo. I was gonna prep for this mission, but then I didn't. We're not gonna condone anything specifically tonight, but yeah, I've got a limited amount of time left for this stream, so we're just gonna get into it. We have not done any specific preps other than buying all the stuff, and yeah, we'll just do the supports and do the next map. Oh, I'm gonna do my best pickup lines. Excellent. Yes, can I help you? I'm simply greeting a new friend among us. Let me express my pleasure in bringing you into our little band of misfits. Thanks, I'm grateful to be out of my former situation. And I must say, I'm grateful to have the scenery greatly improved with your arrival. Scenery? How flattering. You know, you do seem a little out of sorts. Did you bump your head when you fell from heaven? By Donar, that was pathetic. Just like my heart, every day it lives on without you. We've just met. How does this make any sense? Has this tripe ever worked? Nice try, but a magician never reveals his tricks. I'll see myself out. By all means. May the wind be at your back. Just shuffle sideways. Alright. So Stefan, you know, he's got a bit of a thing. And I mean, Nerima's a nice looking lady. Doesn't have blue enough hair, though. Hey, Nerima, how'd you end up hanging around the Tide Reavers? When the Tide Reavers raid your hometown, kill all the men and take all the women, one must find a way to survive. The Tide Reavers have been my whole life. Sounds a bit familiar. Just doing anything at all just to see another day. Yes, it seems your succession war made life hard for a great many in both your country and mine. Sayonara, Sandland, Sayunyas. I don't know, man. I just can't say it. A young Viridian knows my country. Unusual. I did go to military school. I guess your features just seem familiar. Oh yeah, my best buddy is also probably Sandland. Yeah, my good friend Jules. He was adopted by some wealthy family, but he's an orphan from Sayuna. You two could be cousins, maybe. Jules. Yes, I've seen your young cohort. So innocent and unspoiled by the evils of our world. What's up? Nothing. Well, anyway, glad to have you among us, Nerima. I'm sure your knowledge of Tide Reavers will be handy. I will ever be grateful for my freedom. My bow is yours to command, Viridian. Really want that double attack sword more than anything. Alright, a little bit of support. No big changes in relationships yet. Nerima is friends with Jules already, but that's it. Nobody else has broken the shell. So with that, let's just keep moseying on here. Nerima, you mentioned you were familiar with these lands. They look pretty treacherous. The winds were not kind to us, Enkilas, for this is an inhospitable place. There is little room to maneuver an army through the swamp, but the land on the other side of the mountains is clear. We can't let the Tide Reavers get away with their slave trade. We've got to stop them. You wish to cross the swamp? Yes, but we'll cover more ground if we split up. Diana, take a group to the east. Your judgment has not failed us this fall. I will... Please decide who will go with me. Alright. We get 10 units. Now, you might realize that plains are good for cavalry and swamp is probably better for light units. You'd be correct. So Barnabas needs to go to the right, and so does Jastein probably. And also, might as well send Tariq. Whereas on the other side, I guess we'll send probably 5 on each side. We definitely want more of the light units, like Stefan. Although Stefan, you know, supports some other people on the other side, but Nerima can go over here. Maybe Jules, Nerima combo, and one more. I mean, Bakuyel is technically light. Could also bring Sybil. She's very slow, though. So let's send Bakuyel over there, and then on the right side, Abigail would be probably the strongest. I'll send Awesome Guy this time. Just a regular dude. Just a regularly awesome guy. I'm trying not to worry too much about perfect deployment. Okay, so...
Did you need something?
Time to even the odds.
They got themselves a dragon. So we can get 2 ambushes. So we should just do that. Although we could have Jules... oh no, he can't make it. If someone shuffled with Jules, or if I'd started Jules in a better spot, we could have...
Guide my attack.
So Narima didn't start in the swamp, so she can't ambush. She can still attack, and she'll do lots of damage. So let's,
Bet you didn't see this one coming.
let's just do it. Oh, first off... Oh no, we didn't do any arenas, so I don't have to worry about my combat maps, or my animation. I believe in the power of the ambush. Oh, wait. Oh, right, we were doing the silver arena last. Dang it. I thought we just... What are you doing, Blue? Alright, now this one's a little bit more spicy, because we're not as strong with no Stefan in this group. But we still get the ambush. Oh, that was so close. So we weren't able to get the wipe. Still, those, you know, light units... I really found that the first time I played through it, I had a hard time figuring out how ambushes work. The map mode that shows you wasn't here last time around. But, it's not that complicated. I just didn't realize how it worked last time. So this guy can't actually reach anybody.
How can I help, my lord?
Don't want him to get a melee attack in. I think we'll just have Blue... neither of these are technically light infantry, so it's not as dangerous. Like, standing here would be quite dangerous against some units, but...
He will always find a way.
We'll go like this. And then over in Cavalry Land, let's see, we got 2 well, they got, like, rogues. We don't want them to get back attacks. And then a bunch of cavalry down there. So... Barnabas... ideally charges this guy, I think. And we do get a charge. There we go. Not good against the spearmen, but we got the rogues, and we got everything. Excellent. Alright, and then he can also keep moving. That was a little bit dangerous. I put him a bit too far down. Oops. Should have measured that out. Playing a bit too quick.
Repent before the righteous.
I'm gonna say Diana can probably take that guy out. We'll go to the right side. This should be fine. Having even just a sorceress, we don't have a lot of mages right now, but having even just one sorceress, or siren, I guess, does cut through heavy armor pretty effectively, so it's nice to have. Alright, that looks pretty good. We do technically need to capture this temple. We can use this to res people if we need. I guess you can't canto out of those. This isn't really an archer. We're more of a normal heavy unit. Is it guaranteed surrender? Oh, that's just if the healer is the only one left. If there's only healers alive, they surrender because they can't fight. I definitely moved everyone too close. Well, I'm pretty sure Diana can take 2 attacks, and Barnabas can probably take 2 attacks. It's probably not that bad by moving down there. Just, like, okay, I didn't look at the mission info again, there's not a lot of stuff. We've got 13 turns, and there's not a lot of side objectives, so don't stress out about it too much. The side objective is to take this, but that should be fine. I'm a little bit short on time, so I'm going a bit quick here. Oh, this is perfect. Thank you. Yeah. That was not a good move on their part. They do like targeting your weakest, like, lowest threat units a lot. I need to get some... I should definitely consider finding some healers for... Oh, see, if he'd been smart and finished this guy, the 2 healers would have both surrendered. So if I'd done that differently, that would have worked out better. On the other hand, they would have opened up the slot, so this guy could have attacked him and killed one of his horses. So never mind, I take it back. That was definitely the right choice, not to kill. Although this time, if we kill the 2 horses, the 2 melee... Oh no, there's an archer in the back. It wouldn't matter as much if we wiped the enemy group, because there's no follow-up attack. But, yeah, sometimes killing... fully wiping a group on the enemy phase is bad. Stunning. The big hammer blow. Eh, are taking some damage. A little bit dangerous for top row Acolyte. I think they're Acolytes. But it's a ranged attack, so we're good. We get... This is actually great. We get to heal for free, almost. Yeah, sometimes the enemy takes these single archer attacks, and it honestly helps us out more than if they didn't even attack. These lands are not suited for the city-dwelling humans. I am called Raskuja, and for a small fee of 3,000 human gold, not just 3,000 humans, Raskuja will be your guide. 3,000 for one mercenary? Blue-haired human has not met Baraktor, We became mercenary for many of your years. Pay once, and Raskuja slay all enemies of blue-haired woman. Raskuja is deadly killer, swift as wind, strong like mountain, strike like fire. You're hired. Better be worth it. Please help us with these damn swamps. Blue-haired human name, Ankylas. Ankylas, very smart human. Raskuja worth far more than few clinks of human money. Show Raskuja who to kill, and so he shall be doing it. Khajiit has wares. So he does come with more than one unit. It's a pretty good deal. And, you know, Raskuja's pretty good. I think he's got some new abilities that weren't in it last time, more unique. So, he's even... Every attack at night is an ambush. That's awesome. It's night. Night. Let's start with this group. So, we gotta start moving to this bridge. They're gonna have something to say about that. We also have to pick up some treasure. Let's see if Jules...
Stay strong, everyone.
We can definitely do some ambushes here.
Getting real thirsty here.
Getting real thirsty. Stefan is always thirsty. This should be fine. They're already fearful. We might have even got a surrender if we wanted. If we went for it. Second round. Actually, we didn't get a full wipe. So theoretically, these skirmishers, when they're in stuff like swamps, should have pretty good evade. In theory. I'm gonna let Narima grab this, I guess. Someone's got to get my 400... Okay, 467 gold was not an amazing get.
The time to act is
Oh, sorry. Did you need something?
So we're not going to be able to lure those guys up this round no matter what we do.
Bet you didn't see this one coming.
So we'll just do some chip damage here. They do not have an archer. And technically we can ambush, although I don't know if indirect fire makes a difference for ambushes. It might, but you don't get a second round or anything, so indirect ambushes, I don't know. I know direct ambushes are great, though. And you guys get to see Raskuja. He had a gun. Watch out, this cat's got a gun. I don't think he had a gun the last time I used him.
How can I help, my lord?
Great. Alright, how about you surrender this one little dude? Not my typical use for archers, but because they typically have, generally they have low threat. Generally, their total threat is kind of low. They're not really good at surrenders, but... Oh, I can't quite get there.
For my people, for my homeland.
Swamp slowing me down. I mean, it's possible we'll kill him. Yeah. I mean, we did lots of damage, actually. When your morale is very low, you get much reduced defense as well, so... Not that unusual. Alright, so we got 4 cav that are... 3 of them are pretty well injured, 1 of them is pretty much full. So, ideally... We do need to seize this too, but let's start with Jaystine. He's got the least options of enemies he can attack. He's the furthest back. Fearful. Honestly, we probably should just go for some surrenders. Surrenders definitely give you a higher chance of you taking damage, because if they don't surrender, you might take... It's actually only a low chance. We're still gonna do it. Yeah, we got it anyway. But even if they didn't take it, we still get 1 round of combat to try to force a surrender anyway. Alright, now, Awesome Guy is a bit weaker, so I don't want him taking the hard fight. Can we... This guy's shattered, so... Yeah, they only had 1 basically dead melee unit. I'm pretty sure morale only counts offensive units too, for surrender purposes. Or at least it weights it higher, because healers can't really...
School is in session.
So if Diana kills this guy, Barnabas could shock that guy. Or we could just have... Let's just have Diana do it. Diana's group is probably a little bit stronger than Barnabas's anyway, and she's got a healer, so... Yeah, she's so strong. We got a sergeant's uniform. That's a good one. Look forward to seeing that in action. Oh, we actually had another unit that I forgot about. Just totally forgot about this guy that needs to get some XP. We could... Can you maybe surrender this guy? He's not very strong, but they're shattered. So. I totally forgot him. He was hiding. Blended in again. Okay, that means we can capture and keep... This right side is going very quickly. Having the cavalry over here, I mean, we cleared this out very quickly. The swamp obviously going to take a little bit longer. And we still have to hit all these mines. Alright. We might get a little bit interrupted by the Blueankylo in a minute. She's already home. She's so quick. But it's okay. So, let's do the right side. Get the treasure. Proof of merit.
Be with us.
I'm actually gonna...
You got a plan?
I'm gonna use the cav to capture, because they can catch up quicker. If we're trying to save turns.
Repent before the righteous.
They've already got a healer, so they don't need... Okay. It is nice to have the healers around, just to... If you've got these units that don't have a healer, they can get some small map healing done. Okay, so the goal here now is to start luring some of these guys up. Now, infantry, infantry, infantry. So none of them can get ambushes. So we're slightly better off having them attack us while we're in the swamp anyway. Bakuyel could... Like, honestly, I guess if we both stood there, that'd be pretty good. Stefan and Raskuja could just go there. And then we can just do some liberations here while we're getting into position. This is a bit greedy,
Stay strong.
because we're not sending as many forces to the choke point. But I think light infantry in swamp will, and we do have, like,
Time to
we've got
even
reinforcements
the
coming.
odds.
I think this will work out just fine.
Stay strong, everyone.
But we don't have our full group of 6 ready to go. Okay. I'd say we're more than halfway through this map. We just got to get here. In fact, isn't that the objective? Just Ankylas reaches the monastery. So you could try to just push her through. All right. All right. Let's see if my plan works. Well, we're gonna have some deaths. Oh no, we have a healer. I forgot that Raskuja came with a healer. Very nice. Always have a healer. Okay, that worked out good because he didn't kill the group. He can't get second attacked. Unfortunately, we do not have a healer in this group. But that all worked. I should probably put a healer for his group. He takes a lot of damage. Oh, actually, okay. I was going to say suffer from success again because we wiped that group and opened up a spot. But they were very silly and did an indirect attack, so re-block the point. That's very nice. Okay. Let's just move these guys over.
Where am I needed?
Just heal up while we're moving, no big deal.
School is in session.
Now, for some reason, I'm going to just hang out in these forests. It'll all make sense in a turn or two, seeing as I know these maps a little bit better. But I'll just going to leave these guys around here for fun. Okay, Baskuyel can't really get in there. Hey there, Sodaraz. When will these drop on YouTube? Well, I already put the first 2 episodes up, so it'll just be 1 per day. This part will be, I don't know, this is probably episode 7 or so a few days away.
The battle lies before me.
Alright, so I can only get to this point with blue, unless I shuffled with him, which I don't really want to. So we'll just move up and take a shot. I guess we could heal, but it's fine. And they're shaken, so this might drop their morale enough for an easy capture. Yeah, their morale's gone. And then this guy's in, like, healthier shape, so we can use jewels to chip him down significantly here. Hey, no problem, Sotras. Yeah, this is definitely one of those sleepers. I hope it gets a little bit more publicity. I mean, I'm a pretty small channel, but the more the better, I think. I think it's a really good game that people may have been like, oh, it's made in RPG Maker, it's a small team, it's so indie, it's cheap. So it's probably not very good, but it's way better than I think most people would give it credit for. If you like strategy, Fire Emblem-y, Ogre Battle-y, this should be a guaranteed pickup. Or at least worth a look. Okay, Stefan is injured. Let's pick that guy up. Hey there, Brett House. I really hope to see more Ogre Battle style games, really. That's my goal in life, is to see I mean, but seriously, like, it'd be great. She does not
Guide my attack.
Getting real thirsty here.
Alright, you just... Oh, actually can't. Alright.
Oh, sorry. Did you need
Well, I'm pretty sure if we go aggressive with an ambush, there's no way they survive this. I'm surprised they were 0% chance to surrender, but... Oh well. I guess our unit's pretty low on defense. Okay, so none of these guys can even attack this turn, unless we
I await your
move way down there. Now, they're also technically infantry. They're not light infantry, so they cannot ambush us. But I have a
will never die.
I have a couple squares that are out of their
Even the
range,
odds.
so we can attack them next turn with actually ambushes. That's everybody? This map's going really well, honestly. I'm pretty happy with it. I don't even think I've had any accidental drops.
How can I help, my lord?
So we could
Always
shuffle
find a
Jules
way.
into position.
Donar, guide my attack.
Or we could try to shuffle Narima to get this guy.
Ready.
Shuffle down one,
Stay strong,
which is all he
everyone.
needs.
For my people.
Shuffle over.
For my
I
homeland.
must stay
That's
strong.
smart. Because we need to send Blue down this way anyway.
I await
She
your
needs
command.
one more shuffle in. And Stefan
didn't
is
see this
not
one
healthy
coming.
enough to do.
I love this part.
Alright, I bet you this will be a kill. I love the shuffle mechanic. It's so good. And we get a second attack. Oh, not quite a wipe. But I'll say that was still a glorious shuffle attack. Ambush even. Alright, and then Jules, we can, with a little bit of work, get him in range. And then Raskuja can probably kill that guy.
How can I help, my lord?
Should do some reasonable chip damage. Yeah, I mean, they're light armor. They get crushed. Good, good, excellent. Everything is coming up. Blueankylo house. I don't think there's a chance we could get the surrender. I guess we go for it. Hey. So the only one we didn't kill is just got one dragon. I guess you could attack Stefan. That would suck. But other than that, we're good. And then this group down here is pretty much all done. I'll put people around. I'm just gonna wait here. It's fine. Alright, he actually just went for Jules. Of course, you always try Jules. Yeah, the enemy really likes focusing on full archer units. So if you've got one, they're like a magnet. Now, I think as soon as I move a little bit further south, something will happen. How many turns have we got left? We've got 7 turns. We've got tons of time. We've got gems. This guy is supposed to be kind of a boss, but honestly, they're all just level 10. It's nothing that special. Let's have
We will always
Jules
find a way.
chip them down a bit. They'll get a counter, but it should be okay. I mean, they won't even get a counter. It's totally awesome. Wow. Good free action. That was convenient. Alright, and then who do I let
Time to even
go
the
for the
odds.
kill? So we're level 9-ish, which is probably definitely lower than Raskuja is like over leveled.
Donar, guide
Alright.
my attack.
Narima, I bet you can. So they're gonna get the rogue back attack, which is honestly not what I want. I'd rather they killed the guys up front. I'll definitely switch her over to like all sword master ladies. The sneak attack is nice, but it's better against mages. It's not as important against healers. Alright, that's done. Make it there.
Getting real thirsty here.
Here. So that means next turn we can get the last treasure on that.
The battle lies before me. The time to act is now.
Might save us a turn getting to the end. We'll see. Still got to get the gems. We've got to seize this, and not much else to do. Pretty sure. I mean, is the trigger on this side? Maybe I'm just too fast. I'm ahead of the triggers. Oh, yeah, there they are. I knew they were coming eventually. Should have left my... Oh, yeah, even more up there. Okay. Enemy reinforcements from the east. They seem determined to reach Ankylas. We can cut them off before they reach the swamp. I shouldn't have moved my archer. Oh, well. We'll be fine.
You got a plan?
Oh, look at this. I totally misjudged my movement.
School is in session.
How do we want to do this? First off, let's do the easy stuff.
Oh, sorry. Did you need something?
Oh, come on.
I await your command.
Faction rank. Nice. Tech points.
Stay strong, everyone.
Okay, we're not going to get all these gems this turn. We have to wait around. Medal of Valor. Nice,
Time
nice.
to end this.
Ready.
Okay, theoretically, we could escape next turn if we wanted. We've done everything. I mean, you know, there's experience on the table. We got to kill all these horse guys. They're not, like, super strong. They're just the same as strength as everything else, but it's supposed to be a bit of a surprise. I think we'll be fine.
A paladin never surrenders.
I think she just crushes them. We believe, right? 1 crushed. 3 crushed. Diana is too strong. If you've never played this game before or watched a Let's Play, this you ain't seen nothing yet. We're still the early game. There's so many things you haven't seen about this game.
Sergeant, awaiting orders.
It's so good. Sure. I'm fine with going aggressive. This group's not as powerful as Diana's, but oh, the crit! Dang you. Crit punks. They still got the front line. That's the most important. We got a healer to keep them alive. I wish I'd had Barnabas a little bit closer, because he would have been really nice for... He could have killed one of these groups as well. And, like, would have been nice to also have my other unit. Is this a charge? We might have to go further for it to be a charge. Let's see. Not a charge. I would definitely like to get a charge attack if I can. Still not a charge. I wonder why. I've seen light cavalry get charges before. Huh. I mostly understand ambushes, but I don't think I understand charges yet. It's supposed to be 6 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, I feel like that should definitely be a charge. 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's like our maximum. Into open terrain. It's not like these are rough terrain. Is it because we start in rough terrain, you're not allowed to do a charge? I don't know. Maybe charge also has to start... Like, ambushes, you have to start in rough and end in rough. So maybe charges have the same idea, except start open, end open. Don't die. Okay, good. At least they got the loyalty, because they're almost certainly going to get killed in the next next attack. There's, like, no way I can keep them alive. This guy's going to almost certainly go for J-Steen. I mean, I can put him on a mountain, which might help a little bit, but probably not much. Actually, it might even not help him, because they have hit and run. So they actually have the evasion bonus in open terrain. So that was probably detrimental. Oh well. Almost done. I don't think enemies recapture your stuff unless it's your main base. At least not on this map, anyway. Oh, you went for my archer. That's probably smart. I thought we might be out of range, but I was definitely wrong. Well, my bad. Cavalry, they've got good movement. I didn't double check. I think I was going to leave it blocked up. Oh, man. Are we going to get wiped here? No. Better not. Would have been better if you killed it. Yeah. So I messed that up. I definitely messed that up. These guys are fighting. They're doing a good job. I think if I just not let them get attacked, if I'd left Jaystine where I originally had him, they wouldn't have been able to make it. So I was trying to save his life by doing something that actually didn't help him, and also got Tariq killed. So that was definitely, like, the wrong move. Oh, yeah, I mean, I played this when it came out. I just haven't had the time, motivation. I just haven't gotten around to streaming or recording it. But yeah, no, I've always known I was going to eventually. We could end the map right now, or we could try to get a little bit more XP. Let's find out if this is a charge. Once again, I started my turn on a mountain, though, so... Yeah, I'm getting the feeling charges... I don't remember ever reading that, or ever perhaps properly figuring it out, but I think charges must be open to open. Which is a bit weird. But I guess.
Donar be with us.
Alright. Smash. Smash good. And I mean, this is also what you see. This is a properly strong unit, side by side a not really strong unit. Somebody like Tariq, as much as Tariq is a cool, unique mercenary, his squad is not really ready yet, and yeah, he kind of got beat up. Is he actually still alive? Yeah, 4 hit points. I wonder if he can technically get a surrender. Yeah, I mean, he's shattered. He's... great. Alright, then we've got 3 units and 4 enemies. Barnabas surely can charge. Go aggressive. Probably kill the first row, and then they'll surrender. Shock didn't do very much. Okay, we did technically do what I wanted. Good. Ambush is... I mean, ambush is way better than shock. I don't know. Shock, I don't remember getting a lot of value out of it. So... There's 1 light cav. Probably just going to be able to get 1 more kill here, and then that's it. And then we'll just end it. Actually, we could probably get those 2 to surrender. Take the 2 surrenders and then call it a map. Though to be fair, Jaystine with, you know, all light cav. You know, I think could he have actually ambushed if I'd been more clever about that? Well, that's technically... Wow. Sure, I'll take it. I could probably go for a surrender instead, but we get more kills this way. Okay, that sucked. So we didn't really get anything. The ambush failed to kill the first row, and then just blocked the back row. Okay, so yeah. I think what we've learned is ambush doesn't really matter as long as you go from rough terrain to rough terrain and you're light. Whereas charge means you have to be cavalry, light or cavalry, and I think you have to go open to open plus 6 squares of movement. So charges are actually harder and have less value in my mind than ambush. Kind of interesting. Anyway, that
For
should
my
be it.
people, for my homeland.
I don't think I missed anything. Should check the mission objective, but pretty sure we got it all. Yeah, we had lots of turns to spare. Got lots of captures this time. That's better. Now we're talking. I think they nerfed the amount of faction XP you can get. Because I know I got a lot of early tech, like faction level ups and tech by just really focusing on surrenders on one of my early runs. And you can get a lot of surrenders if you focus on it. And it'll give you a lot of extra stars. But I think we don't get quite as many as we used to. Lemelin Monastery. Hey, we made it. How wonderful. So far, every real mission has been an S. We've been doing pretty well. Oh, right. Alex. Hey. Hey, kid. Touching moment. Oh, my Alex. Long time no see, kiddo. Uncle Steph? Yeah, Uncle? Yeah, kid's got quite the imagination. Adelia? My heart is at ease knowing you're safe. Every time you go to war, it fills me with dread. I hope you'll stay longer this time. Surely you could use a spot of rest. Those two are kind of interesting. That's an understatement. Your hospitality is always welcome, Adelia. But the danger to our worlds are growing, and the paladins are... Oh, right, she's got more of a firm voice. The paladins are needed more than ever. I will spend every moment with you and Alex when I'm here. I'll get you caught up. Adelia is her bonded, not sisters by birth, but by blood pact. Adelia is the sister of Mercy, who takes care of the warrior's family and home, while enjoying a privileged status in the Holy Order. Diana's the sister of Justice, or Paladin, in fact, the leader of them. They, go and smash stuff. Interesting setup. Mostly Diana's doing, though, a return to the old way. You see, she's actually a bit of an outcast around here, too orthodox. By my view, she's a better religious wackadoo than any of them. These lazy priests don't even realize that she's become... she is the temple, my friend. You didn't hear it from me, though. Grandmaster Oxley. Yes, I'm still here, alive and kicking, and so is my greatest paladin, despite her lust for battle. Who is this? Oh, of course, you haven't met yet. Diana, please meet Brother Jebediah. He is my protege, and well-versed in the language of the ancient texts. Come now, don't be shy. Oh, nice to meet you. So you'll be assisting the Grandmaster. Very well. I would like to introduce you to our new friend, Ankylas. We found her as a prisoner at the cult's prison near Granheim Abbey. You actually survived there? I mean... Yeah, it would seem so. Yeah, but of course, simply remarkable. Their brutality is boundless. Grandmaster, do you think? Please follow us, Ankylas. What happened here shall be kept quiet for now. I trust you, Diana, but... everyone here is familiar with the Nephilim prophecy. Please step to the center of the room. So foolish. Now we're a rainbow Ankylo. Is this supposed to happen? Get out of my head! Something happened. What are you guys trying to do to me? What did you hear from the voice that called you? Hatred? Anger? Darkness? Shadow ankylos, so to speak. Too intense for words. Desire for revenge. Yes, I heard it too, Ankylas. It was Donar himself who struck the final blow on Xanatus. It is only natural that the demon would burn with a desire for revenge. I see why you want to keep this stuff a secret. People would become completely unhinged if rumors spread about the return of Donar. Diana, you can't be serious with all this. Are you really trying to tell me we're supposed to be save the world because of some fairy tale? I've always made my own fate. I'm not planning on changing now. Anyone can be some sort of chosen one if they want it bad enough. Maybe even Jeb here. Yeah, take the new kit. It is quite a tall order to experience such evil, assaulting one's mind, and to accept one's fate. Diana, you too struggled with this, you know. Only as long as I failed to maintain my faith. I like that she carries her hammer everywhere she goes. Perfect. Our new friend here is welcome among us. Please make this your home, and take time to reflect on what's happened. In time, you will know what you believe. Please, excuse me, I must take a record of this. I'm sorry to push you into this. I guess I can't blame you, it's your mission, but it's what you have to believe. I do believe. And eventually, perhaps you will too. Until then, we'll go together. I'm yours to unleash upon your enemies. You got the wrong chosen one, Diana. But to have you as a friend and ally would be just as good. Likewise. This is the Historia Magnus. It is an ancient text written by the founders of the Denari Temple, recalling the events of the original battle with Xanatus. It looks like a bunch of gibberish to me. You and I will not be able to read it. Only the Temple Grandmasters and one protege have gone through the years of rigorous study required to interpret it. How nice of the founders to keep secrets from the rest of us, don't you think? Grandmaster Oxley wishes for me to take the book. Leaving it here is too dangerous for the innocents who live here. You must tell no one, Ankylas. The cult will do anything to gain the knowledge within these texts. Lastly, he has agreed to help finance our army to the tune of 10,000 gold pieces. We're rich. May we not squander this blessing. Nice. We actually are pretty rich already, but we're double rich now. Alright, pretty much wrap this up. Ankylas and the Denari Temple army finally arrived at La Milana, their long-awaited sanctuary. Having escaped from the frozen northern extremes, overcome ruthless hired thugs, and traversed an unforgiving swampy expanse, the comfort of Lemelin's monastery is a welcoming relief. The temple's leadership seem to believe that Ankylas is a Nephilim. However, Ankylas remains focused on the goal of bringing Casimir to justice and uncovering the fate of Zealous. Politics, it seems, has a way of finding you, no matter how well you hide. And that's where we'll end it. I do need to end a little earlier this time, but we've got a whole bunch of research points to play around with for next episode. We've got a couple supports, we got stuff to buy, more arena-ing to do, you know, good stuff. Alright guys, future tubers, hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you next time. I've got lots of money, so I'll probably want to do some army management here before the next episode, and we'll get to there then. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.